Hi, this is Simon Leung back with G Live. Hope you are doing well. Now, I have a question for you here today, a very important question. Do you want more training? Do you want to learn even more? Is there additional content that we can continue to share with you? Now, don't think of this as a rhetorical question. I'm not being sarcastic. In fact, I am being 100% serious because I know that learning, continuing your education, being a part in investing in yourself and your time for you is not necessarily for everybody. Now, of course, I'm not talking about everybody in the Groove community. A lot of times we see people just like Tyra. For example, she joins us pretty much every single time. Almost every time that I can remember in recent times, every time that I'm on live, if anyone else is on live, if we do any types of videos and training, we almost always see Tyra on. And that's because she enjoys the learning process. She says, good evening, and fellow Groovesters, North California, PST, prefer watching on TV. Great to see you, as always, Tyra. As well, Sebastian is always on here. Chris is almost always on here as well. We see you very frequently. So this is not a rhetorical question because I know that a lot of you like to interact, a lot of you like to learn, a lot of you like to be a part of our community. But just based on some of the comments that we've been seeing, I don't know, not just recent times, but actually since the beginning of time, since as far as I can remember, not just within the Groove community, but in other places as well, sometimes people say, well, how much time do I need to actually invest in learning? How much time do I need to spend in training? I know that a lot of people don't like to spend time learning because sometimes I see the same questions being asked over and over again. In fact, even if I address different types of questions and answer them and say, hey, go watch this video or watch this video again in the exact same video that I'm addressing all these problems, right? Still, they don't pick up on the answers, even though I tell them exactly where to go to find the resources. I can tell them exactly what they need to do in order to find a solution to their problems, but still they'll be like, you don't understand. That's not what I want. This is my real question, when in fact, the answer has already been resolved. So again, not a rhetorical question. Learning is not for everybody. The progress, right, and improvement is not for everybody. And so I want to know really seriously, do you want more training? Because if you don't, it's okay. Some people say, oh my gosh, your training is an hour and a half long, 2 hours long, 1 hour long. I can't believe you make me watch the full 60 seconds of your video, right? This is not for you, okay? This training is not for you. But if your answer is yes, and you say, yes, please give me more training, I want to learn more, I want more education, I want to improve, then this is the community for you. Because over the past few days, I'm not sure if you've been able to join us live or maybe on the replay or whatever else, but on multiple occasions, we have invited you into our brand new Groove expansion communities. We even invited you to be a part of our team. In fact, let me go ahead and pull up the banners so that you can actually see exactly what is going on, all our resources, where you can go to find some of our replays and playlists and archives of all of our previous trainings, especially the ones that were done within this past week, because there were a lot of really great information as well as invitations that I want you to be a part of if, in fact, you do have an interest in being a part of our community. Now, with all of that said, okay, one of the first ways and one of the many ways that you can continue to be a part of our community if you want to continue to learn and with all these different training is, of course, this link right here, which I'm gonna highlight for you right now. You can see it's at grooveover.to/Groove Social. Okay, this is one of multiple ways that you can get in touch with us and just be more of a part of what we do. And once you come here, just so that you know, this is how the page actually looks like. Once you go over there, you will see that within our Groove expansion communities, you will be able to join us inside of our private Facebook group. You will be able to join us in our public Facebook page. You will be able to join us across all of our other social media, for example, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Twitch, and more. In fact, we do have a few more. We're not very active in all these social media accounts just yet. That's why yesterday, if you recall, we had an invitation for you if you want to be a part of our GrooveAsia community team. And if this is also something that you're interested in, maybe you'll see that in the application, one of the options is if you want to be a social media manager, if you want to be our social guy or gal, right? There are plenty of opportunities where you can be involved. So an example of one of the many times that we received this question, hey, do I need to be, in different areas of the world outside the US in order to participate in GrooveAsia? Hey, do I need to speak Asian languages or any other language? All these questions, once again, have been already answered ever since the very first time that we announced all these. And so for those of you who know the answer already, congratulations. But then if there are those who don't even want to, like I said, go back to the resources. Hey, just watch this quick 5-minute video or 2-minute video or 1-minute video that will answer that question for you and a whole lot more to get you to understand so much more about the entire Groove expansion project, right? Well, most people don't even want to do that. Right? They don't even want to watch it. And so they say, you don't understand. This is my question. Why are you making me watch a 60-second video just to get an answer? If you don't want to invest 60 seconds of your time, much less 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour of your time, just for your own benefit, your own growth, your own self-development, then I have a very important question for you. Why are you here? Who is going to expect to be able to achieve anything that they want to achieve without investing time in themselves to learn? And so with all of you who are here right now, obviously, this is not your problem. This is not something that I believe you experience yourself as a potential challenge in yourself, because you're here and you're watching us. And so with all that, I just want to remind you that yes, if in fact you do want to connect with us and be a bigger part of all of our communities, learn more, make sure that you join us over here. And just so that you know, we have so many more social media properties than what we are showing right here. For example, we also have TikTok, which we haven't, we don't even have the link for it right here just yet, but I'll talk to you more about TikTok in just a moment. And when you join, not only all these different social media groups, but also, as I just mentioned, if you want to be a part of our global community, if you want to be a part of our team, yesterday, if you want to invest just a little bit of your time, it doesn't have to be an entire day. It doesn't have to be a half a day. It doesn't even have to be an hour of your time. Okay, if you want to invest just a little bit of time to learn more about our Groove team that we talked about yesterday, as well as a quick 1-minute video that is on our YouTube channel, I invite you to go right here to grooveover.to/groove team in order for you to learn more about how you can be a much bigger part of our community. And when you go there, you will, of course, see this page. This is the video that we were talking about. This one was live streamed. So this is the live stream version. It's about half an hour long, but the regular video version is only 1 minute. Okay, so this is where you're actually going to be going to. Once you go to groove.to/groove team, I invite you to watch this video. I invite you to also watch our live stream from yesterday. And right here, you are going to see more information about how you can actually join and be a part of our Groove team right here, right now. And so with all of that, right, I believe that yes, if you click on that, check out our application page and read up all about it, you will see that it is so much more than just being a learner, so much more than just being a member, right? We are looking for leaders. We want you to not only be trained, eventually, we want you to be a trainer. We don't want you to just be a member. We want you to be a mentor. We want you to be a leader. And so this is exactly what the team application is all about. Let us know exactly what type of roles you can see yourself being in. We just mentioned earlier about social media management and other things. Yes, it doesn't matter. Again, for the 100th time, I probably said this over and over again. It doesn't matter where you are or aren't, what language you speak or don't speak, right? We're still always going to get the same people asking the same questions, because unfortunately, they don't want to invest in a little bit of their time to listen in, read the FAQs perhaps, and check out exactly all the answers of the questions that they're looking for. But when it comes to joining us inside of the team, when it comes to joining us inside of our private groups, you will actually see that our community team leaderships, we're also growing. Okay. And so if you aren't in there yet, over here previously on the Groove social page, wherever that was, right? One of the first ones that we invited you to join is the community group. Once you're inside, this is what you're actually going to see. Okay, you will see that we have a lot of different topics over here. We share with you a lot of different content. In fact, the live stream is going on right here, right now. But in addition, you will also see, just like in our private YouTube channel, okay, for all of our subscribers only, right? You will also see that there is community exclusive content. Right here, you will see that this is from Nicholas, who is one of our community leaders. He has been one of my community members and managers for several months now, starting with my very own private Facebook groups and communities and things like that. But now he's also transformed into a big part of the GrooveAsia community as well. So once you come here, you will see that very recently he uploaded yet another video that is just exclusively for people here only. And this is just from a few hours ago. He also uploaded yet another video that is once again YouTube and community exclusive only. So this means that if you haven't already, once again, another big reason why you should be joining our community. But not only that, this just goes to show that if you want, you can be a part of all of these different opportunities. And by the way, just so that you know, Nicholas is also a tech wizard. He teaches a lot of information about affiliate marketing, about setting up Groove pages and your websites, whatever it is that you want to learn about, right? Marketing, and at least one that he's been teaching recently is actually what I was talking about earlier, which is TikTok. Now, I mentioned briefly that even for GrooveAsia, we do as well have something like a TikTok channel, right? Or TikTok profile or TikTok account. I don't know what it is that you call it. Okay. But as you can see over here, I'm going to pull it up for you right now. This is how our current social media for TikTok actually looks like. Nothing exciting, right? All of 2 followers. I'm probably one of them. Okay. I follow myself. I don't know. I actually don't use TikTok. I have no idea what it actually does. I couldn't even figure out how to change the profile picture. I couldn't figure out how to make all these different changes. And so for Mr. Nicholas, I was actually talking to him about it, and he actually figured some stuff out, and he's actually doing a great job promoting GrooveAsia as an affiliate using TikTok, amongst other things. So now I go back full circle, right? I go back full circle, and I want to ask you another question. In addition to simply learning, okay? Learning about anything, learning about Groove, learning about affiliate marketing, learning about how to use Groove pages and building a site and landing pages and all those things. I want to know how many want to learn a variety of different things, including everything Groove related, and also learn about TikTok marketing. More specifically, TikTok marketing for affiliates, TikTok marketing to promote Groove, TikTok marketing to do whatever it is that you want on an online business level. Let me know in the comments. Say yes, say awesome, say absolutely, because if you do, I have some very good news for you. Number one, as I mentioned, make sure that you join us in our new private communities if you haven't already, because in a little bit over 24 hours from now, and for being here and join us #live or not too long after the #replay, yet another reason why you should be here, because this is going to be amongst one of the first times, if not the first time, that we're actually going to be announcing this in about 24 hours time. Okay, stay tuned. If you haven't already, we are going to feature Mr. Nicholas, and he is going to be sharing with us TikTok secrets. It's going to be right there inside of our private GrooveAsia group, inside of our community. So if you haven't joined us yet, okay, either on our YouTube channel or in our Facebook group, okay, our private Facebook group, make sure that you do so, especially if you want to learn not just about TikTok, but you want to learn about other forms of video marketing, affiliate programs, how to make money online, internet strategies, whatever, right? It's gonna be a series. Again, we're identifying leaders. We're identifying mentors. Maybe you are one of them, or maybe you're about to be one of them. Who knows? 6 months ago, when I first started talking to Nicholas, he didn't think that he ever wanted to do a live stream, right? He had been quiet. He told me that he had quietly been following me online, on my YouTube channel, on my website, on my email list for over 10 years. Over 10 years. Can you believe that? For over 10 years, Mr. Nicholas was following me privately and secretly. I did not know, had no idea who he was until after the Grooveathon last year. I think it must have been October or November. That was the first time that we actually chatted. And it wasn't until even earlier this year that I see him on video webcam for the very first time. Okay, so if you think that you're introverted, if you think that you're antisocial, if you think that, you normally want to lead a private and quiet life, well, compare that Mr. Nicholas, who now, because now he's actually come out of his shell, right? He wants to actually be a mentor already. He wants to be a leader. He wants to be a trainer. And tomorrow, he is going to go on live with me for the very first time. So if you want to be a part of that, if you want to be a part of history in the making, okay, I want to invite you to also be a part of it. Join us live and listen as Mr. Nicholas, as one of many different types of eventual trainings that he will continue to provide to us for the very first time, okay? He is going to be sharing his TikTok secrets. It's going to be about private video marketing, about how you can do this for yourself to promote Groove and whatever else that you want. So if this is something that you are interested in, once again, I invite you to connect with us. I invite you to join us inside of our communities, because at that point in time, this is where you're going to be a much bigger part of everything that we do. And of course, we want to make sure that we will continue to share as much with you as possible as well. All right, so with that, let's jump back into the comments, because we always have, sometimes very nice comments, sometimes not very nice comments. But for me, I usually like to dive right in and see exactly what kind of surprises that we get. This is what you get when you're on live TV. So right here, we're starting off at a very good start. We got Sebastian, join us, #live from Germany. Great to see you. Okay, we got Chris Fox saying rapid product creation. Chris also says people don't like to learn, they like to know, or they want to know, right? But in order for you to know, of course, you must want to learn, right? If you don't learn, then you don't know. So unfortunately, that's a catch-22. If you don't want to learn, then you'll never know. That's the problem, right? We also have Danny, who is saying hello, checking in from Belgium. We truly are a global community. Thank you very much, Danny, for joining us. Great to see you. We also have Tyra saying, yes, bring it, just like The Rock, right? Just bring it, right? We also got Ryan saying greetings from British Columbia, 10 p.m. A very good evening to you. Great to see you. We also got Chris Fox saying submit the form just now. I believe you might be talking about the Groove Team application. So thank you very much, Mr. Chris. I look forward to working with you. I look forward to reading up on your application and seeing how we can best work together as well. We also have Michelle join us from Perth, Western Australia. And I think for a split second, when I shared my screen and I was on my Facebook profile, maybe, I don't know if you saw it, but I certainly did. I saw a little notification at the bottom left side of the screen, something about Michelle's response. I believe it was to Coach Steph's message or whatever else. So if you actually saw that as well, then perhaps you might know who Michelle is. And Tyra is saying learning is a part of the journey. Yes, it absolutely is. So thank you very much for joining us and learning with us all this while. We got Colin, who is joining us from Subanjaya in Malaysia, which is very close to Selangor and very close to KL, where the majority of, unfortunately, the COVID cases are right now. So Colin, hopefully you are staying safe. Hopefully all is doing well. And for those of you who don't know, Colin is a very talented piano teacher. So if there's anybody who wants to learn piano, go ahead and hit him up. We also have Cynthia saying hello from Maryland, USA. Very good to see you. And then Zachary Lemon. I don't know what you're surprised about, but on multiple occasions, not just once, but multiple times, OMG reminds me of Janice from Friends. Oh my God, right? OMG. Let us know. Share in the surprises. What are you surprised about? What are you excited about, Zachary? Let us know. Share the love. We also have Tyra saying, I believe in investing in yourself, right? Definitely. We all need to invest in ourselves. I invest in myself all the time, whether it's financially, in different brand new coaching programs or products to continue to learn or invest in my time or whatever else. We definitely want to make sure that this is something that is along the lines of your goals as well. We also got Tyra saying greetings all outside on my phone, so please forgive the typos. Type in with your thumbs, right? That's where all the typos come in, but hopefully we got the spell check going on as well. Tyra is also saying those are some of my goals as well. Very good. Thank you for sharing your goals here with us. We also want to make sure that we're all on the same goals as well, along the same lines, just like what Tim is saying. I have to say, the more I learn about the Groove Vision, the more I like it. Yes, it's because for the right people, right, who like to learn, who like to contribute, who like to be a part of everything that we do, not just as members, but also contributors to change the world, to help others, right? This is all a part of the Groove Vision. So while everything else may not be for everybody, if what we're saying, what we're doing is in alignment with your vision as well, then this is the right place for you. We also have Naveen saying that's awesome. It absolutely is. We also have Michelle saying, yes, awesome, absolutely. Yes, excited, waving hands. Chris is joining us, #live. We also have Madhu joining #live from Nigeria. Tara is, I accept your invitation. Naveen is saying, yes, TikTok. Everybody wants to learn about TikTok, right? Who doesn't? Especially if you're serious about learning how to do video marketing and promotions. We also have Chris saying, hi, Danny, Belgian here in Thailand. Hey, very cool. You're in Thailand. Very same time zone as me, or at least very similar, right? In fact, later on tonight, Chris, I have a webinar for my Thailand audience. So if there's anything that you're interested in joining or helping out in whatever it is that we do have a lot of different things going on when it comes to our own expansion, whether it's Thailand or Vietnam, Indonesia, Philippines, India, Singapore, Malaysia. We are just growing and growing. Don't forget Hong Kong and Thailand and China as well. We have a lot of webinars as well as courses and content that we're growing for our overseas communities over there. So definitely we're looking to hook up with any leader who ultimately wants to work with us as well. Tim is saying, I'm too old for TikTok, but not too old to learn new things. I don't think anybody is too old for TikTok, because if you are interested to know whether it's TikTok or YouTube or whatever else, despite what many people think that you need to be a young guy or a young girl and you need to be dancing and singing, be pretty and good looking, whatever else, that's actually not true. If your intention is not just to, promote yourself, to become internet famous, if your goal is to do promotions for events, you want to promote the GrooveAsia launch event, you want to promote GrooveAsia, you want to promote Groove, the free account, whatever else, you can learn the strategies that Nicholas is going to be teaching us tomorrow, where maybe you don't even need to be in front of the camera in the first place. Okay, so that's the cool thing about a lot of the strategies that we teach, is it's suitable for anybody. It's just whether or not you can kind of convince yourself that this is something that you should do. All right, so with that, hopefully that changes your mind just a little bit, and hopefully that inspires you to also make some changes. We also have Showman Bowman saying #Washington, D.C. A very good evening to you, Mr. Showman Bowman. Great to see you. Sebastian is also saying submitted the form yesterday. Great, awesome. Look forward to seeing it. Charles is saying, hey, fellow Groovesters. And Tim is saying, Ireland in the house. Chris is saying, awesome. What time my webinar is going to be? About 8 p.m. I believe, Bangkok time, and it's going to be 9 p.m. my time. So around that time frame, let's definitely connect if you're interested in doing more. So with all of that, once again, as a quick reminder, if you haven't yet had the opportunity to join us across all of our Groove expansion projects, make sure that you do so. If you need more information about that, a couple ways that you can do so. Number one, check out the ticker right below this video. Number two, if you don't see the ticker, check out the description above or below this video. Or number three, just simply watch this video one more time, because we provided you with all the resources and everything else. But as a final reminder, if you haven't yet, okay, make sure that you do so, because in just about 24 hours time, we are going to feature Mr. Nicholas, who is one of our Groove community leaders within our Groove expansion project. And he is going to be sharing for the very first time on his very first live information and secrets about how he was able to leverage on TikTok as a video marketing platform to be able to do all these really cool things that he currently is already doing. And speaking of the devil, okay, you can see he is now finally joined us, late to the party, but I'm here, as they say, better late than never. Mr. Nicholas, as you can see, you are the star of the show here today. But for those of you who will be joining us in about 24 hours or maybe 25, 26 hours, stay tuned for the announcement. From now, okay, you will get to learn from Mr. Nicholas himself, where he will be sharing with you all of that amazing insider secrets. All right, so with that, that is pretty much all that I have for you here today. Make sure that if you have not already, connect with us on social media, join our private communities, like us, subscribe to us, follow us on social media, but more importantly, turn on those notifications. And if you're inside of our private community, you would know that already, because the most recent video uploaded by Mr. Nicholas, that was exactly what he was talking about. So you want to be a big part of everything that we do. Keep up to date on all the latest announcements, training, and other bonus content. Make sure that you do not, with no further ado, okay, follow our social media accounts, our profiles, our pages, our channels. Make sure that you do whatever it is that you can to leverage on us and to take your own business to the next level. All right, so we'll see you here once again tomorrow with this very cool TikTok Insider Secrets training that you're not going to want to miss. If you haven't already, join us in our community, which means, as always, take action right now. And of course, let us know if you have any questions. And of course, I will see you on the inside. Cheers, folks. We'll see you tomorrow with a very amazing and cool TikTok Insider Secrets. You gotta get into the groove.